Hey friends, it's Drea with Drea in the Water. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today is a really exciting day for me because I'm headed to my getaway cabin, my tiny cabin in the woods. I'm right outside of Atlanta in Alabama. It is it's Tuesday, December 7th. It's the full moon for December, and I've been waiting for 2 years to spend a full moon in a tiny cabin. It's a rainy day, and I'm actually not even feeling well. I don't know if you can tell in my voice. I got a little bit of a later start. It's about 1:15. I planned on leaving early, but I was waiting for my prescription from Kroger because I've got something going on with my eyes, eye infections. I need to get some eye drops. So I stop at Kroger on my way to hit the road, and they're closed. They don't do staggered lunches. They actually just close for 90 minutes for lunch. So I'm just gonna tough it out, and I'll get the drops when I get back. But come along with me. All right, I'm almost here. The GPS is saying I'm about 8 minutes away. It's really just getting scenic. It is not a pretty drive into this particular location, but right here is really pretty, so I thought I would show you what I'm seeing. Past the cotton field. And right about now, I'm thinking maybe I should have rented a car because my Audi is not used to the rough terrain. I made it. Parking is not very far from the cabin. I thought it was going to be, but as you see, it's not too far. Let me check out the stuff. I'll check things out and then I'll get my stuff out the car. So it's a little seating area. There's the fire pit. Lots of woods. It's really, really quiet out here. This is the campfire kit. Gotta figure out where the keys. Oh no, there's no keys. Oh, there's wood and fire logs in there. I brought my own wood. I cannot wait. So the s'mores kit and handwritten note and other little activities was a really, really nice touch. I'm looking forward to actually using this cell phone lockbox. Okay, friends, I'm all in. I've unpacked. I sanitized the room with my Lysol, and I sanitized the room with my rosemary wand. So I feel really good about the space. It smells good in here, and I just feel really fresh and clean in here. I try not to pack a lot because I know it's a small space and because I'm only going to be here for 2 days, but it's kind of hard. Like I have a bag for my clothes. I have a bag for my food. My partner actually cooked my dinners for me, so I don't have to cook while I'm here because I didn't want the cabin smelling like food. I'm not ready to get on the bed yet because I am funny about getting on the bed with my outside clothes on, and I'm not ready to take a shower yet, so I'm gonna head outside in a moment. But yeah, I got a bag for my clothes, I got a bag for my food, I got a bag with like journals and books and stuff like that. I brought my handbag, I brought my tripods just in case I wanted to film some content, which I'm doing, even though I'm not going to film all weekend because this is a disconnect weekend for me. But tomorrow I'm doing a full moon release ritual for some ladies and myself. And so I'm going to film that, and I'll probably include that as part of the video. So yeah, I ended up with a lot of stuff, but they have a lot of storage, so I feel pretty good about that. But since I'm not getting on the bed yet, oh, and I brought towels. I brought towels and washcloths. Even though they provide you with towels and washcloths, I just felt funny about using them. But now that I've been here, if and when, because I think I'll come back. When I come back, I probably won't need to bring towels and washcloths, just like a hotel. Like, it's really clean. It really feels good in here. So that was extra. I brought wood because I plan on burning all weekend. I didn't realize that they would provide you with the campfire kit. I thought I saw that, but I wasn't sure. So I brought my own fire starters, my own wood, which is fine, because if I don't use theirs, if I don't use mine, I'll keep it in the trunk. So I didn't unpack that. I'll start off with theirs. I need to find out if there's a fee for it. Anyway, so yeah, first day, I'm spending 2 nights at this particular getaway location. This is my first time going to a getaway location, and so far I love it. But I'm going to go outside and just kind of commune with nature for a little while. So it's super quiet out here. I'm outside reading. I found this hysterical, so I wanted to share this with you. They provide books for you to read, and 2 of the books, this one, How to Get Away and Getting Away, are books that were authored by the CEO of Getaway, right? So I love that. In this book, Getting Away, he goes through 75 everyday practices that you can use from home. So when you can't get away, some practical things that you can do. I probably wouldn't have seen this book if I hadn't come here, but I probably will get this book. So, whoa, marketing, put your own product inside of your product. Make a product to support your product, right? I just love good business. And in this book, he briefly mentions Shark Tank. And so I'm getting really spotty service out here. I really don't have a great connection, but I did try to log on and read up about what happened on Shark Tank. And to make a long story short, what I found is that they did not get funded. They went in saying, this is what we're worth, this is what we're going to do, and they did not believe them. And part of why they didn't believe them is because they said, this is scary and this is creepy, and no one's going to be out in the woods by themselves. That doesn't feel safe. And that was really interesting to me, that's one of the responses that he got from the sharks, because that's why it's taken me 2 years to get out here. Not that I believe that, but because everyone that I mentioned it to was like, oh, you're going to be out there and with bears and somebody can hurt you and it's going to be dark and no one can save you. And this like fear that really drives us, right? Really drives us. Tomorrow I'm doing a full moon release ritual, and so many of the people that are participating want to release fear. Fear for me is something that I had to work on for a long time, and I'm still noticing it when it creeps up. But fear kills success every time. I read a quote that, and forgive me if this is offensive, but I read a quote this morning prepping to come in here that said, fear is the abortion of dreams. And just hearing that they had this idea, and at the time they had 10 spots in New York, I think, and 10 spots in Boston, and now they're all over. Like, now they've grown so much. I think they've tripled or quadrupled since they went on Shark Tank. So to me, already a lesson in being out here. Not only is it beautiful and calm and I feel safe, and I'm out here barefoot connecting with nature, right? Being in the country outside the city. But here are these lessons being given to me as part of my reinvention journey, to not let fear stand in your way when there's something that you believe in. So I brought some books, but I'll probably read one of these because I'm here for 2 days, and if I'm not doing anything else but reading and watching the trees and nature, I probably can get through at least one of these books. I want to get some journaling done as well, but I just wanted to share that with you because I just felt like that was so inspirational. And I know how important it is to let go of fear. Like, how many times has fear stopped you from doing something, and then you look up and you see someone else doing it, right? How many times have you been afraid to say an idea out loud because you think people are going to like laugh at you or they're going to criticize you, and then someone who's not as talented or not as well spoken or not as friendly or whatever, they take that idea and they monetize that idea. So yeah, the lesson for this week is release fear. If you do not have a belief bond with me, you can still make that a practice of your own. Decide that you're going to release fear because it's so important. I was disappointed because it was so cloudy that I couldn't see the moon, but it was so beautiful, and oh my God, it was so dark out there. I'll be honest, being out here alone, it does test you. In order to ground myself, I affirmed I am protected throughout the entire stay. Good morning. This is what I woke up to. All right, so day 2 check-in, and I'm sick, like sick. So Monday, I felt like I had a little sore throat, but I had just been around my daughter who had a sore throat. She told me she had a sore throat for like 2 days. She came home from school and she was feeling better. Like, she was out and about and she was fine. So I was like, okay, well, that's what I have. So I'll have a sore throat for like 2 days. Tuesday, when I woke up, I was like, no, this is more than a sore throat. Like, I feel like a little sick. I'm feeling like a little wheezy. But I'm going to my little cabin. Like, I'll just have to figure it out. I'll just be sick in my cabin. Because if I was home, I would just be sick in my room. So why not go out and enjoy that beautiful scenery, right? So yesterday, I think the last check-in, you saw that I built a fire and I was outside and I was reading and it was beautiful, but I could tell I was coming down with something and it was progressively feeling worse. So when I came in, I took a nice hot shower, made some tea, lay down at 8 o'clock, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a little nap. It was 7 o'clock. I was like, I'm gonna take a little nap, and then I'll wake up and heat up my dinner, because dinner was already cooked. I just had to heat it up. So I was like, I can't eat right now. I'm just too tired. So I'm gonna take a nap. That was at 7 o'clock yesterday. I did not get out of the bed until like 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning. I woke up a couple of times, but I did not get out of the bed. I am officially sick. This is not a sore throat. Like, I'm congested, which you probably can hear. I'm weak. My eyes are swollen and sore, which might have nothing to do with this. This may have something to do with the fact that I have an eye infection. Like, I have so much going on. Oh my God. But I'm here. And despite all of that, I'm enjoying my stay. I guess during the week, they don't get a lot of people So I'm here Tuesday through Thursday. I haven't seen a car yet. So that's cool. It's also, there's no one here. You are literally out here in the woods by yourself. I haven't heard anyone pass my cabin or anything like that. So that's interesting. Part of me wants to pack up and go home because I don't feel well. But like I said, if I was at home, I would just be in the bed at home. So I'm going to make the most of being out here. I brought orange juice. I brought plenty of water. I brought tea. My food is not tasting great. So maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Like not eat a lot. Just be on kind of like a liquid diet and meditate and rest and heal out here. That's how I'm looking at it. I definitely will be burning the belief bombs today. And I'll record that. And I'm not sure yet if it's going to be a part of this video or another video. But I'm going to record the belief bombs. But while you are here, let's talk about the nails that you voted on. Remember, I posted the video and I asked you to vote. And you voted and I complied. And here are the nails that you voted on. I'm going to drop those. Okay, and here are the nails that I got. Not sure if you can see these, but they are not really giving moon and stars. They are not really giving moon and stars. They're giving CT. They're giving cross and bones. I don't know. They're giving Salem witch. They're giving something, but they're not giving moon and stars. I'm so disappointed. I paid her. I even tipped her because she tried. I just wish people would tell you if they don't know how to do something, because I don't get my nails done. I don't get my nails done. So actually getting them done and spending money and having them turn out like this, I'm not happy. But is what it is. The thought is there. The intention is there. I'm out here with my moon and star, my CT nails. I need you to help me feel better about this. Like, what can CT stand for? What can this mean? Because this is not a moon and stars. I can't use that. Help me. Drop a note in comments and tell me, what does CT stand for on my nails this full moon December? Hilarious. I'm not upset though. It's just a lesson. Other than that, I am going to try to wake up and get myself together a little bit, but I'm also just going to try to enjoy the fact that I have no responsibilities. I'm off work. I don't have access to my work email. Home is fine, and I can really just lay here and heal and be better. So that's the plan for today. I'll just kind of take it easy, read a little bit, sleep a lot, until I connect with you again for the belief bombs later. It's so strange how quiet it is out here. I'm so used to noise and hustle and bustle. So tonight on this full moon in December, I have gathered a few belief bombs for myself and my community, and we are releasing. I've not been feeling well all day, but I feel better now. So just in time to work through this release ritual. The first thing that is being released is a spirit, a thought. And this sister wanted to release insecurity and fear. So out here in the woods, I'm going to burn that and release that for her today. And she's in her spirit releasing that with me. We're working together to release insecurity and fear. And it's a little wet out here, so I'm going to give that a second to catch. But the belief bombs are pretty flammable. So I have no doubt that they will burn. The second thing being released today is overwhelm. The sister wanted to release overwhelm. And I think we can all relate to that, right? Just so much, and we want to do more. But being able to deal with what's on our plate in an effective way without feeling overwhelmed is where she is. So we're going to release that with her today. Overwhelm is being released. We have a bay leaf that I am releasing for my good friend who I actually, when moving, somehow lost her belief bomb. So we said, look, I want to make sure that you have this for December. I didn't have time to make her a new one, but we did make a bay leaf. We did infuse Reiki, and we are releasing stress with this bay leaf. You hear the crackle. The next thing being released is fear and overwhelm. And again, fear is always a constant theme. It's something that I've had to work on. It's something that I'm just continuously aware of. Am I showing up as me, or am I showing up as who fear is making me? And so this sister said she wanted to release fear and overthinking. So we're going to release that with her today. It smells so good right now because we have the bay leaves and the herbs that were used. And I'm just out here in the middle of nowhere. So all I smell is what I've infused the belief bombs with. So it's amazing. We have one final belief bomb for tonight. And this is the fear of judgment. How many of you would be so further along if you just weren't afraid of what other people thought? If you weren't afraid of judgment, weren't afraid of being misunderstood. Fear of judgment holds so many of us back, and that is the last belief bomb that's being released. I'm releasing this for her, and I'm releasing this for all of us. Let us be our authentic selves and not be afraid of judgment. As the fire burns, I release these feelings, emotions, habits, beliefs out into the universe. They no longer belong to us. At some point, these thoughts, these beliefs protected us. They provided an armor so that we were not hurt. But no longer do we need them, so we release them, we let them go. And we return them to the mother, the teacher, the universal spirit that taught us that we needed these beliefs. And we now rise as our whole self, our better self, our best self. And so it is. Final day, and this view has spoiled me. I mean, waking up to this has been amazing. I'm not ready to say goodbye, but I've got to get ready to go. This experience has been amazing. I mean, you don't know quiet until you do a getaway. Would you do a getaway? Let me know in comments.